Today, I'm going to rank all 3 counties in Southern Maryland compared to the other counties in Maryland. What's up, everybody? I'm Rob Scout, and I'm here with EXP Realty in Southern Maryland. I'm a realtor down here, and my goal is to help you make the move to Southern Maryland a smooth transition. I love helping people move down here and getting to enjoy what I love down here in Southern Maryland as well. So if that sounds like you, make sure you use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'd be happy to help you make that move so much easier. Also, click the subscribe button, click the bell so you're notified every single time I put out new content about Southern Maryland and about moving to Southern Maryland. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, we're going to rank all 3 counties in Southern Maryland, and I'm going to use niche.com to do this. And, just because niche.com ranks them a certain way doesn't mean that, that the #1 county in Southern Maryland is the only one you should be looking at. So make sure you do some research as well to understand why each county is ranked each way. So here we go. So for you to understand the different counties, and for us to rank the different counties in Southern Maryland, I want to make sure that you understand what Maryland itself looks like. So here's kind of the general overview of Maryland. The median household income is $87,000. And you can kind of go through, I'm not going to read through each one of these. Now, this website I'm using right now is niche.com. Niche.com is a great website if you're looking to move to a new area, or if you're just researching the area you live in. It is a great place for you to kind of do that stuff. But it has all different types of things: top schools in Maryland districts, top places to live in Maryland, and this is more of a city level, top colleges in Maryland. So all different types of stuff for you to check out. All right, so here are the best counties right now in all of Maryland. So I'm going to go through the list just so you can see. Now, Howard County, Montgomery County, Frederick County, and Anne Arundel County are all those capital region counties. They're basically counties that are on that rim on the outside of DC, and a lot of people that live in those areas either work in supporting service industries that support DC or commute into DC to work. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but with these, a lot of these homes are higher priced than the median average, which is like that $287. I'll click on Howard County, the #1. So you can see right here, the median home value in Howard County is going to be $464,000. And that's just the median home value. So a lot of these capital region areas have higher home prices. The first one we see when we scroll down is going to be St. Mary's County right here. And St. Mary's County is ranked number 11 out of the 23 counties in Maryland. So St. Mary's County is the first one we're going to see. And if you click on it, you can see that it gets an overall niche score of or an overall niche grade of an A minus. And you can dive deeper into it and really get an idea of what St. Mary's County is like, why niche.com scores it this way. And I love being able to go through this. It's one of the, St. Mary's County is like the middle populated area, 113,000 people. But look at that home value. So that median home value is way lower than that capital region, the #1 we saw. It's $318,500, which is over $100,000 difference. Here's the map of St. Mary's County. And one of the things I love about St. Mary's County, and I've talked about it in so many other videos, is just if you look how much water access you have throughout the county. You have the Potomac River, you have the Chesapeake Bay water frontage, and you have the Patuxent River as well. And then the St. Mary's and the Breton Bay, Wicomico. So there's just so much different opportunities to enjoy the water and do that kind of stuff as well. Now, scrolling down, you can see there's different rankings. So I'm going to click on these just so you can see it. And now you can look at it on a national basis, but you can also look at it as a comparison to Maryland. Now, #9, St. Mary's County is ranked #9 for best families in Maryland, #10 for best public schools, #11 for young professionals. And you can see St. Mary's County is just solidly ranked in the middle of the pack. My one gripe against this ranking right here is 15 out of 23 for outdoor activities. Now, I agree there's not a variety of outdoor activities, but if you're someone who loves the water, St. Mary's County is where it's at, just because there's so many opportunities to enjoy it. Is there a ton of hiking? No. There's not a ton of that kind of nature trails. There are some, but there's not a ton of it. And so I get what their ranking is, but I kind of have beef with that one. All right, so let's go back to the main page here, and we're going to check out the next county, and that's going to be number 12, and it's going to be Calvert County. Now, I'm just kind of surprised Calvert County is ranked lower than St. Mary's County, because there's a lot of good things that Calvert County has. One of it being, if you look right here, here's the northern part of Calvert County, and you can't see it on this map, but Washington, D.C. is pretty close to northern Calvert County. So a lot of people are moving to that. It gets the same score as St. Mary's County as an A- from niche. You can go through that report card and see all the different stuff. The population is a little bit lower. It's probably closer to 100,000 now. And the home values are actually about $50,000 more than St. Mary's County. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that the commute to DC and the commute to the capital region is a lot less than St. Mary's County. You can see Calvert County really stretches a long way from the southern part, which is Lusby, up to the northern part up here, which is Chesapeake Beach and North Beach, Owings, Huntingtown, Dunkirk, all these kind of areas. So a lot of people that are commuting to DC will look in this northern part, and a lot of people that are either working at Pax River or maybe teleworking are going to look down in this southern part of Calvert County. And honestly, the property prices, you can see the difference here. Now, without knowing exactly what house this is and what house this is, we can't say it's apple to apples, but there is a correlation between the further you go north, the higher the house prices are going to be since you're getting closer to that capital region. So let's go ahead and click on its rankings, Calvert County's rankings. I'm going to go down to Maryland so we can compare Maryland counties. And again, what Calvert County has is a little bit higher rankings in a few of these things. So best county to buy a house in Maryland, top 7 for public schools. It's the top 10 for best families, best county and families. So, everything is pretty similar to St. Mary's County. It has an 8 for outdoor activities, kind of, higher than St. Mary's County. I guess there's more hiking and more parks and kind of stuff like that in Calvert County compared to St. Mary's County. But, I still take a little bit of I have a bone to pick with that one. All right, so let's go back now to Charles County. Charles County is the other southern Maryland county, and Charles County is definitely going to be the biggest population county. And if you look, this one's actually ranked number 13. So we're 11, 12, and 13 in the counties to live. Overall, it gets a B+ grade on niche.com, and you can click down and see why. It's got its full report card right here. I recommend anyone doing that. But look at this population difference. So it's 161,000. The home price is a little bit higher than, or home values are a little bit higher than St. Mary's County, but a little bit lower than, say, Calvert County. And going through, you can see that Charles County is Charles County's further north, most of it is. And so especially this area around Waldorf, and this is PG County, Brandywine, but around this Waldorf area, a lot of people choose to live here because a lot of people choose to live here because they're commuting from Andrews Air Force Base or possibly DC. So it's become like a suburb of those areas. And with home prices that are, average home prices that are $326, compared to that like Montgomery County areas where average home prices were in the 400s, it makes sense why people are choosing to do that, because you're saving a good amount of money and maybe not having too bad of a commute. So let's go ahead and look at this, at the rankings. So it ranks number 2 in one of the most diverse counties in Maryland. It ranks number 9 for best for young professionals. It ranks number 12 for public schools, which is about middle of the pack. And it ranks lower for families. So you kind of see a flip here. On the other ones, this was the young professionals was ranked a little bit lower in Calvert and St. Mary's County, and it was ranked higher for best for families, and it switched in Charles County. And I can kind of see why, I guess, but I'd recommend if you're either a young professional or you're a family looking for something, click on these and really understand why it grades it that way. And it will give you a much better idea of what's best for you. So those are the rankings of the southern Maryland counties: Charles County, Calvert County, and St. Mary's County. Compared to the other counties in Maryland, it's middle of the pack, and a lot of it has to do with it's removed from that city center. But some of the great things about living in southern Maryland is that it is removed from that city center. So hopefully this gets you kind of started on your journey of figuring out where you want to live in southern Maryland. If you need any help along the way, make sure you use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'd be happy to help you make the move so much easier. You can also click the subscribe button, click the bell so you're notified every single time we put out new content. Hope to see you on the next video.